How did you find out that you have breast cancer?
Okay, I noticed a lump on my breast
When was that?
last year in June.
My name is Becky, and I'm currently undergoing chemotherapy as part of my cancer treatment.
Hey Jewel Tribe, a new twist in the Blessing CEO cancer controversy is the video of a lady identified as Becky where it is said that Blessing CEO stole her story to tell. A video said to feature her has been circulating online, with people claiming it exposes the origin of the test result. She used almost the same pattern and style, but the family of the real victim, they are out to sue Blessing CEO. Blessing CEO has denied any wrongdoing and challenged the claims legally, stating she is ready to defend herself in the court. Guys, I need you to stay with me. Watch this video step by step to the end because I dropped something very important. I'll be taking this step by step, what is going on and what people are saying, how Nigerians are reacting.
My name is Becky, and I'm currently undergoing chemotherapy as part of my cancer treatment. It's been overwhelming for my family and friends and loved ones, but this period has taught me the power of support, love, and resilience. So, sometime last year, I noticed a lump on my right breast. I went to the hospital, and the lump was taken out and taken to the lab for further investigations, and it came out that the lump was cancerous. So, that was when everything started. So I started chemo 3 weeks ago, and I've been noticing some changes, like nauseous feeling, throwing up, and finger changes in the nails, my eyes. Just it's really been a journey. And my hair also, my hair has been falling. This is what it looks like. This is just one session of the chemo. That's been really fun. So I'll be sharing my journey with you guys on this space. Thank you for your support. Everything. So this was it has been falling till the first year. Yeah. So I'll be sharing my journey here. You've seen of me. I'm a model and I'm still open for jobs, I'm open for collaborations. So thank you for your support. And you'll be seeing more, you'll be sharing more of my journey.
So see your life, your thing end. Only you want. You thief husband. Only you want. You thief ass. Only you want. You don't see thief cancer. He Jenny bless you. Who do you? No, who do they use thief swear for you? He that's all I be. I bet talker. Something just tell me say this thing what this girl dey talk, not be truth.
Going back to somebody else's medical results being used remains an allegation circulating online until she comes out straight to tell her story and give proofs and evidence to show that that result was forged. So the controversy has added more fuel to the fire, with Nigerians divided, some defending Blessing CEO, others questioning the authenticity of her cancer story and the ethics of the claims being made. It's a story that continues to unfold, and many are now calling for transparency and clear evidence to settle this debate once and for all.
Blessing, let me tell you something. My sister is traumatized. What you did to her traumatized her. And when I finish, I'm going to ask you a straight question. What you did traumatized her. She's under immense pressure. Blessing, you don't have cancer. You don't know how it works.
Let the doctors prove that.
Wait, she's been through chemotherapy and you are aware of it. She's been through a lot. But I told Nigerians she's going to speak at the appropriate time. Under the freeze, I will let you know when she wants to speak.
We await her to speak.
And I'm going to ask Blessing 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Do you have cancer? And if you have cancer, what test have you done and where did you do it? Don't tell us your result will come out, it will come out. Tell us where you did it and we'll confirm it.
It is when you sue me, I will bring out all those evidences.
I see.
Sue me. Yes, then I will bring out all those evidences.
You see?
Social media banter is different from real life. Let's go to court. Enough of this banter.
Daddy Freeze, I think I've cleared the air. I'm not lying.
Thank you very much.
If I lie, whoever is lying in this matter, you have cancer double 100 times. But I tell you,
Amen.
God is healing my sister. And
He will heal me too.
amen. And
He will heal me too. And remember, sir, when we are going to court, can you come and prove everything you have said
yes,
on this video?
yes,
I'll see you in court then. Thank you
no
very
worry,
much.
no
God
worry,
bless you.
no worry.
Duke of Enugu, thank you for joining us live. I have
Compare her doctor's report to the one you have, and she sent it to you.
It
You
doesn't
left
even add
your
up.
when you were talking, I was listening. So listen to me.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Go ahead.
So you left your phone on disappearing messages so that those things can disappear. But we have all the evidence. My sister innocently sent them to you, sent her report to you. You forwarded it to a blogger who has come online to show your chats with him. And you're still telling me you did not publish it on your page, but you asked someone to publish it. And the person published it, and the unsuspecting members of the public who were touched by your story started donating money. We're
No.
not interested in those. Let me finish. We're not interested in those money they donated, though it's hard-earned money. All we want from you is to apologize to my sister. I used your predicaments for my own gain. You called my cousin in Abuja. You called my cousin in Abuja and told my cousin that you don't even have what you said you have. I'm not missing words, blessing. I'm not scared of anything. Who stands by the truth fears nothing. We know the truth. My family is standing by the truth. And that's all we want. We want the public, we want Nigerians to know what has happened to us. That's all we want from you. We don't want to take you to court, but if that is the final result, we might get there.
I think
You came all the way to Asaba with IVD to apologize
to
secretly.
who?
We don't want secret apology. We want an open apology. So
I want to
Nigerians
ask
will
a
know the
question.
truth.
I want to ask a
Okay, go
question,
ahead.
sir.
Go
Why
ahead.
is your sister not coming forward? The person who said I forged her results. Why are you
Okay,
speaking
good.
on her behalf?
Good. What you did traumatize her, and I've sent out a post that she will soon at the appropriate time. She will speak tonight.
Okay. At this point, if your sister said she sent me her results and you have all the necessary evidence, please let's go to court.
So Duke, Blessing has said he wants to go to court. Hey, Duke, Duke don't return. Oh. CMC.
Like I said before, I said all these things are not needed. You have finished the work. You don't talk.
See, no, CMC, I have my reasons and I asked a very valid question. And Augusty, I want you to be diplomatic like Daddy Freeze, in as much as you have a personal relationship with them, right? They have given you a backstory. And I'm telling you that since this whole drama has been going on, I don't want to call a particular person's name in this scenario, right? But I know what I'm saying, and I challenge the family. If they say I doctored their sister's results, no need of using you or putting on go to come and answer them. Then they should sue me.
Listen, I want to play.
Simple as it.
I want to play one record for you. If I play this record, if you recognize any voice here,
Please
just let me. If you know anybody here, just let me know.
go ahead, please.
Like, what you that one time Blessing was testing different grounds. Some like see on me, go to the meeting with IVD. That place, all your all hand was that place. I'm at it. Amadiva is partner with Hello.
Amadiva. Listen, do you know any Amadiva?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You
Amadiva, does
actually
Amadiva,
defend
do you know that
Amadiva.
Amadiva, are you aware that Amadiva has cancer?
Amadiva is not the one that has cancer. You are defaming her. They're giving you a wrong information so that she doesn't
Listen,
sue you. Amadiva is the one I advertised her wedding dress, and that was why I told this Oga that came, let your sister come forward. Why is she hiding? You
so
cannot be accusing me.
who has cancer in that Amadiva circle? Is it her or the sister?
I don't know. I don't know. Let the person come forward and say it with their
Oh,
mouth.
yeah, listen further.
Guys, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, let me answer her question. She asked a question. She said, and let me clarify something. Amadiva
Go
does
ahead.
not have cancer.
Thank you.
The person that has cancer is my sister. Amadiva is my sister's friend and business partner. That is the link. So that is cleared.
Okay.
Stop. You guys should stop flagging Amadiva's name.
Hey guys, this Blessing CEO cancer story. It is not even funny anymore as it is getting confusing by the day. The kind of turns this whole thing has taken. If you've been following it closely, you will understand why Nigerians are now asking serious questions. Mind you, I had already asked these questions right from the first day Blessing came up with the story. I was not convinced, and I put that in my previous story where I said something was off and I didn't believe her. That if actually this turned out to be true, I will come back to apologize. But you see, at this point, and with all that has happened, it seems Blessing is actually not telling us the truth. Because at the beginning, let's be honest, nobody doubted her. She came online emotional, talking about having cancer, even mentioning that it was a very serious issue and that it was stage 4. And naturally, people felt sympathy. That's a normal human reaction, right? When you hear cancer, especially stage 4, you don't start interrogating the person, you show support. But the problem now is not even the announcement, it's everything that has happened after that. As the story started unfolding, things just began to look somehow. The first thing people noticed was inconsistency. The way the information was coming out, it wasn't clear, it wasn't structured, and for something as serious as cancer, that already raised eyebrows. Then the issue of proof came in. People started asking questions. How were you diagnosed? Where were you tested? And what exactly did the doctor say? And instead of clear answers, it was either silence, deflection, or incomplete explanations. And you know, Nigerians, once there's a gap in a story like this, people will start digging. Now, things escalated when some individuals started coming out to challenge our claims. There was even talk about a supposed medical result that was linked to another person entirely, and that person's relative allegedly came out to call her out. At that point, the whole thing moved from maybe she's just emotional to okay, something is not adding up here. And this is where it started getting really serious because now it wasn't just random people online. More voices started speaking, more questions started coming in, and instead of clearing the air properly, the responses she was giving were just making things worse. Then came a live session with Daddy Freeze. That one, if you watched it, you will understand why people are even more skeptical now. Simple questions were asked, straightforward questions, and instead of clear, confident answers, it was uncertainty. At some point, she said she wasn't even sure if it was stage 4. Wow. Now think about that. You came online boldly saying stage 4 cancer, but when asked directly, you are now unsure. Blessing. That alone shook a lot of people. Then questions about testing came in. How were you tested? What process did you go through? And she couldn't even clearly explain it. At some point, it felt like she was trying to remember what to say even saying things like she forgot certain details, and people are watching this live. You can't blame Nigerians for reacting the way they are reacting, because when something is real, especially something this serious, the story is usually clear. It may be painful, but it is always clear. Now, another thing that didn't sit well with many people is the financial aspect. She came out asking for support, talking about selling properties, raising money, but at the same time admitted she didn't even know the full cost of treatment. That one alone raised a big red flag, because people are like, how do you ask for money for something when you don't even know how much you need? It just didn't make sense to a lot of people. And while all of this was happening, instead of coming out to properly address everything with clarity, she drops another video. In that video, she's thanking her fans, appreciating people that stood by her, talking about being a strong woman, saying no amount of words can bring her down, but still not addressing the main issue. That's where people even got more upset, because this is not a normal controversy. This is cancer we are talking about. People expected seriousness, transparency, even a bit of humility, considering the level of concern and backlash. But what they were seeing felt more like defiance than accountability. And that is why now a lot of Nigerians are not just doubting, they are actually angry. Some people are saying this is extremely disrespectful to real cancer patients, some who are actually battling this illness, going through pain, spending money, fighting for their lives. To them, this whole situation feels like making a mockery of something very serious. Some persons are asking why the authorities have not stepped into this, at least question the situation, considering money was involved and public sympathy was used. But at the same time, you still have another group of people who are defending her. And this is where it is getting interesting. Some are saying, what if she's actually telling the truth, but just not communicating well? Not everybody can explain medical issues properly. Not everybody is composed under pressure. Maybe she's overwhelmed, maybe she is scared. And that is a valid point, because at the end of the day, we are not there in the hospital with her. We don't have 100% confirmation either way, right? But the issue is this: when you bring something to the public, especially something this sensitive, you automatically carry the responsibility to be clear. And mind you, Blessing is a very intelligent woman. Why couldn't she answer the questions correctly? Even the body language in the videos sold her out. You can't come online, make such a heavy claim, involve the public emotionally and financially, and then when questions comes, the story start changing. That is where trust breaks. And once trust is broken, it is very hard to fix it, especially on social media. Mind you, Blessing has had such a similar incident in the past where she claimed the house to be hers, even when the house was not hers. For me, personally, from the beginning, I said something was not adding up, not because I wanted to be false, but because the details were not aligning. And as more things are coming out now, it is starting to look like those doubts were not baseless. Again, this is not about hating her. It is not about dragging her for the sake of dragging. It is about accountability. If this is real, then she deserves support and prayers. No doubt about that. But if this is not real, then this is a very serious issue, because you don't use something like cancer for attention, for sympathy, or for any kind of gain. That is not something you play with. And the truth is, Nigerians are watching very closely now. Every move, every statement, every video, it is all being analyzed. And unfortunately, the more the situation continues without clear answer, the worse it is getting. And at this point, the only thing that can calm everything down is transparency. Clear, direct, undeniable information, not motivational talks, not emotional videos, just the facts. Because right now, too many things are not adding up, and that is why people are reacting the way they are. But I want to hear from you. What do you honestly think about this whole situation? Do you believe her? Or do you think something is off? because this one, it is deeper than just social media drama. And if you like intelligent and straightforward videos like this that critically analyzes situations, discuss them as it is, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification so that you will see our next post. And for this Blessing CEO story, we are following up closely and we'll be dropping details as new events unfold. Okay, thanks for watching and staying with us to the end. And until I see you in my next one, it is Ima, your host, saying bye for now.
Jewel